Hi, I'm Pete Dodge, and I'm the owner of Nashville Coin Gallery. If you're looking to invest in physical precious metals, the cheapest way to buy as much physical metal for your money as possible is probably if you go with the generic rounds and bars of silver. And that just means made by private companies as opposed to world governments like the American Eagles or the Canadian Maple Leaf or the Silver China Panda. Rather than buying those, if you buy stuff that's made by the mom and pop mint or the rainbow mint or whatever, just little generic private companies that make this stuff, that's the cheapest way to buy it. But there are pros and cons there, and the purpose of this video was just to let you know what the upside and downside is of buying the generic stuff. You're going to be okay as long as you're buying from a reputable dealer that you trust, like Nashville Coin Gallery. However, if the economy crashes and if the only way to buy our groceries ends up being with silver and gold, and we're bartering with our gold and our silver, we run a risk if, when we go to buy something, if the person on the other end of the transaction questions the authenticity of the bar or round that we're trying to pay them with. There's a lot less likelihood of them questioning us on the authenticity if we're giving them a Silver Eagle or a Canadian Maple Leaf or a Silver Panda. If we're giving them this little bar of silver that says, made by the Rainbow Mint or something like that, they might say, well, how do I know this is real silver? How do I know it's not just, lead with a plating of silver over the lead? And, they've got a legitimate question if they ask that. You and I might know that it's silver, but it's just the headache of trying to convince the person on the other end of the transaction, since it is a no-name, brand. It's an off-brand. It's not a U.S. government-issued or a foreign government-issued item. That's the downside. The upside is that as long as you know you're buying, genuine silver or genuine gold, you can buy it cheaper that way. So it's really up to the individual. You can get more physical metal for your money with the generic stuff, but there is the potential, the chance that you might be questioned by whoever you're trying to sell it to or use it as barter with on the other end down the road. So it's really a personal choice. We don't have any problem at all with buying generic stuff at Nashville Coin Gallery. We buy it every day. But I did want to at least let you know what the upsides and downsides were. Okay? You can order the generic stuff if you'd like to right now on our website. We have a fully automated e-commerce website with an easy checkout process at www.coinbidders.com. And as always, I appreciate you listening to our videos, and I appreciate your business. Thank you.